Hi ho, cat guys. I'm Tangar Igroglaz.
And I am Штукенция
And
Glass.
hey, Igroglaz. Yes, your name is Igroglaz. Great. So we are waiting for Albion online. It's almost here. As you could see, time is coming. Only 1 day left till official launch. We are very waiting for this game, and today we want to show you some infographics, to draw some infographics about this game and discuss its start aspects. So when this game would start, what we would expect there, what we would have. So, Shtukense, do you know how much people actually would play Albion Online?
5,000.
5,000?
5,100.
5,000, oh my god, it's 200. Could you say like in hundreds, okay? In thousands?
In thousands? 50,000.
50.
50,000.
50,000. No, it's not.
No.
Not Albion Online, no.
200,000.
Bingo.
Yeah?
Yeah, actually 200,000 and plus 12,000. So
Wow.
212,000. So we could write it. Just imagine, guys, that in Albion Online there is one server, and there would be 12. There would be 212,000 players at one server. So actually it's amount of founders, amount of accounts. So I expect at first day it would be only legendary founders. So it would be not all these players that would be at the same moment. But I think online would be like 50,000 at the beginning, or maybe even more. So it's really huge amount of players, and it's one server. There would be special instance technology. So every city would have several instances for this city. So if there would be more than 100 or some amount of players, it would create copy of this instance, and new players could come there.
But if you would like to be together in the same city?
Yeah, we could just create a party, or I could come to your instance, you could come to my instance.
But if they make a new layer for me?
I could come to you, or you could come to me.
Okay.
It's not so strict, so it's a really good system, and it was tested already at this alpha test, beta test. It works, and it's actually how one server could have so much people. Just imagine how much guilds, how much interesting adventures ahead.
So they will never make another server?
And yes, what for? Because it's already chain of servers which all support one server, and it's really cool.
It's
for example,
the first game which have one server?
No, it's not the first game, but for example, in World of Warcraft or in Ultima Online even, they had like, okay, 100 different servers, and it's so big problem to go from one server to another. Do you remember? We had this problem because she played at one server, I played at another, and we had to spend lots of money to move several characters.
It's stupid.
It's really stupid. It's very bad thing.
Yeah.
So one server is just very awesome, and 200,000 people. 200,000 it's called. Oh my god, it's not 2,100. Okay, my English. So it's really exciting that we have so big amount of people, so much guilds, so much fun, and I'm really enjoying this number.
I will save so much fish.
Yeah, there is no fish. There is no fish for now, but I think fishing it
my
would
dream.
I think developers, they know that community waiting for fishing, it's the most important not PvP content which we are waiting actually.
Yeah.
So I think it would appear one day. So I have infographics here from last beta test, and do you know how much people participated in PvP? So actually in last beta test there were 130,000 kills. So there was amount of founders, amount of people who played, it's 2,000. Okay, let's make it like more beautiful. And just for this time, for the time of beta test, for 1 month or what it was, from April to March, for 1 month, they had such amount of PvP kills. So it means that almost every second person who played, they had PvP there. And here, from these 2000 players, it's players from 164 countries. So yeah, 164 countries, and it's actually a huge amount of countries. You could create a globe there maybe. Yeah. So I just want now to compare some infographics, some statistics from last beta test. So if there was, actually maybe it's not really good positioning, let's do it like this. So it would be information, main information. Yeah. And somewhere here, is it visible?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's compare this. There was, it's our players, 2,100 players, 200,000 players from 164 countries, and for 1 month it was 200 kills, and there were 850 rabbits killed. Rabbits. Yeah.
Poor rabbits.
Yeah. So it means that every second player, he died in PvP at least once. But I think not all people, they played in this beta test, of course.
Yeah.
So I think how much, I have no idea. Maybe it would be like 50,000 played at last beta test, maybe more. No idea. But still, we have this proportion. It's interesting proportion from this last beta test that people. So these numbers, they're very close to each other. I mean, they killed 850,000 rabbits, and PvP kills, it was 8 times less, but it's very close thing. It's kind of cool. And also players, they farmed 30 million carrots. They created 30 million carrots in previous beta test. 30 million carrots.
So much food.
So we could see here that carrots. Is it visible?
No.
We could see that for one rabbit there were like 15 carrots. One rabbit. It means that let's put right now very important numbers. One rabbit was like, let's calculate it right here. I have calculator here, so we would be very precise. We would have very precise numbers. 30 millions. Divide for 850,000. It would be 15. Yeah, I was right. I'm good in mathematics, you see. 15. So for one rabbit we had 15 carrots. Important numbers. And for these rabbits, we had how much PvP kills? Let's count. We had 6 coefficient of killing in compared to rabbits. It's almost 7. So
Wow.
for one killed person, there was 7 rabbits killed.
So the people more often, 7 times often killed rabbits than other people.
Yeah, but rabbits, they're like one hit, chping.
Ah,
And to kill a player, it's very big job.
I see. But this 15 carrots will feed new 7 rabbits. So ecosystem will support
No,
itself by these
one
carrots.
one carrot for one rabbit we have 15 carrots, and
Yeah.
it's not to feed, but carrots, we could eat carrots actually.
But
Not
rabbits
rabbits.
also can eat.
Yeah, rabbits, but we do not have statistic how much carrots were eaten by rabbits. We do not know yet, but we would calculate it next time.
Okay.
So let's go back to our players. They played, it's not so interesting to see, but how much swords they craft, how much resources they created. So they created 115, okay, let's make it like this, swords. The most simplest swords, T1 swords. So, what does it mean? It means that for one PvP kill, there was... I know that it means. We have 200,000 accounts. But in last beta test, there were crafted 100 swords. It means that it was amount of players who play the game was at last beta test was 100,000.
No, it's not right.
Why?
I think it's not right because you said that in the game was played right 15,000.
No, it's my just estimation.
But I think your first estimation were more right because people can create several swords for themselves. It's more like
Yeah,
to do
but
that.
you see these T1 swords, not much people they create these swords at all, because it's like tutorial thing to create sword. I think.
Okay.
I do not recall what tutorial they have here. So I think maybe you're right. Maybe it's like 50,000. But it's interesting thing that amount of crafted swords is almost equal to amount of PvP kills.
I think maybe this sword breaks when you kill someone.
No,
No,
but you could lose
if
them.
you killed.
This is
So you-
T1 swords. It's the most swords, the most common swords. Then the people do not use them often. So
I
most
see.
people they use at least T2, T3, T4.
Okay.
So in PvP, most of people they use T4.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like this. Another interesting thing, it's how much resources people harvested. And in last beta test, people harvested 500. Let's just call it like как-то округлить.
Around.
Let's round it to 500 millions resources people gathered in this beta test.
More than carrots.
More than carrots, it's resource, but it's
10
all
times more than carrots.
it's all resources. It means
Include carrots.
including carrots,
I see.
I think. Yeah. So what we could say when we look at this.
So carrots is one of very popular resource.
No, not too popular, because if we would find proportion between 500 millions to 13 millions, we would have 38 and half.
It's very big amount of percent.
That's not a percent. It's отношение, relation. So I mean for every 40 1 to 40, I mean. It's like 1 to 40. 1 carrot for 40 other resources was taken, was gathered. And people, they did it even with knowing that it would be deleted after a beta test. So people, they do it to test game, to play it, not for eternity, I mean. Because after beta test, everything was like...
So all rabbits will be rescued?
all rabbits, yeah, they would be rescued and game would be restarted. They restarted right now, so
okay.
It's kind of funny thing, funny numbers.
Yeah.
And it means that for every point of resource, every one stack of resources, they were oh my god, okay, there were 4,000 PvP kills. So one resource to 1,000. Oh no, let me calculate again because I made a mistake. Yeah, 4,000. So one kill to 4,000 resources. It means that if you're a crafter, for example, you could gather safely. It's a very approximate numbers, but still you could gather like 4,000 resources and you will be killed one time. It's very approximate, but still it's interesting numbers which we could to make some fantasization to make some dreams.
Yeah.
While we're waiting Albion online.
Yeah.
So, Stikens, could you see some interesting thing? Because you are actually marketolog, you are a statistic girl and very powerful in statistic ways. Do you see some interesting things here?
Yes, of course. I think looking to these numbers, we can calculate how much hours people spend in the game already.
Oh, you could calculate it because there is such a number in
yeah.
statistics. I could check your number.
Okay. So let's just take it maybe. Why should I calculate it again? I thought I would be so clever to calculate it first time. But I think we can somehow take this number of resources.
Okay, resources.
So we take these resources and how much time we gather one point of resource. I guess it may be maybe 1 second, I don't know, maybe 2 seconds.
Oh, okay.
And you have to multiply all resources to, for instance, 2 seconds. And also all this PvP, you have to multiply all these numbers to average PvP. I think it's about 30 seconds maybe, or
oh,
maybe
it's interesting, very interesting. Yeah.
Maybe this, so you multiply PvPs. Also, you have to multiply killing all rabbits, because to kill one rabbit is 1 second, I guess. So
yeah, but you have to wait. To gather something, it's not only 2 seconds. You need to move to this resource.
Oh, I see. So
you need and PvP could be 30 seconds, but it could be 5 minutes.
Yeah, so maybe we should take here 1 minute and a half, and here we should take maybe, let's say, 5 minutes to go somewhere, to get to know this information. And also what we have creating sorts. So this might...
But it's only one sort, because there are lots of sorts.
And of course, it's better to take number again, because
totally it was like almost 3 million hours. It was 3 million hours. It's like 120 days.
And it was 120 days.
And it was only for 1 month. So I think this statistics was from March till up April, for 1 month. So all these numbers, it's 1 month, only 1 month beta test.
So for 1 month, people spent like half year. only for 1 month, people all over the world spend half year days.
Yeah, if you take all people who
Yes,
did
all
it.
people. So it's really interesting.
Yeah.
I guess half of year time, lifetime of people.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
I think this calculation which you proposed to count average time of PvP, for example, and average time for gathering resources, we could do quite interesting analysis with this. But we would do it next time, I think, when developers, they would give us new statistics information, and it would be very interesting to try and make some more deep calculations, and because it's just fun to take into these numbers.
Play with numbers.
Yeah, play with numbers. It's like playing Albion Online, but play with numbers in Albion Online.
Yeah, we like it. So give us more statistics, please.
But in one day we would be able to play, so we're waiting this day very much.
Oh.
Yeah. Have a good day, guys.
See you in Albion Online.
Bye, Bo.
Bye.
Guys. Please write your comments and your calculations and your proposals.